Hi, everybody. It's me. It's Sheila, also known as Vixen Nights or Glitter Sweats, depending on how you know me. Because I do have some of my gamer friends here, so they know me as Vixen Nights. For those who follow Glitter Sweats, you follow me here on my channel. I want to say hello to everybody who is watching this. I want to thank you for coming to my channel. I want to also take the time to thank you for your support and your time and energy. So tonight I am working on a project that I've been working on for a little while. I haven't been on in quite a bit because I have not been diamond painting in a while. I've been focusing on a lot of other things, but I am still working on my Rainbow Little Dragons. And this painting does come from Diamond Art Club. It is a 20-inch by 24-inch. For those of you who like to look into the centimeter value, it's 51 centimeters by 61 centimeters. It is licensed and certified. The true artist of this print is Sheena Pike. So anyway, as you can see, I've done a lot of this bottom. I'm still working a lot on this bottom. I do have some space up here that I'm also working on. Right now, we're working with a really pretty lavender color. And this lavender color is really, really nice because it is going to allow me to fill in these little purple darts. And I'm here just to kind of talk to you if you have any questions, if you want to know anything about diamond art painting, anything about me, if you have any questions or anything like that about what I'm doing, please feel free to, drop me a line, reach out to me. I will leave my email and everything in the description. I am also, and I just want to put this out there, I am also linking or putting, it's not the link, but if you feel like you want to leave a donation or a gift of any kind, you can reach me through Cash App. I mean, not Cash App, PayPal. And I put my PayPal account name up in my description. So right now I'm just focusing on these little arrow darts. And they are so cute. As far as the color goes, it's going really well. I just want to get these darts done. I have been working on a lot of filling in the gaps today, filling in like little spaces. And I thought, oh, what a pretty color to share with my viewers. And to let them, follow along if they want. I had somebody ask me one day if I only do paintings by Diamond Art Club. The honest answer is no. I also work and do Dreamer Designs. I love Dreamer Designs. Their artwork is just as beautiful. Their quality is amazing. And I enjoy diamond painting altogether, so I kind of try not to limit myself too much on just one particular company because they both offer great prints. They both have different things to choose from, which makes the variety of life for me a little bit special. I do have an affiliate with Dreamer Designs. I do not have an affiliate with Diamond Art Club. Let's see. So I'm going to switch out pens here. I use a lot of different pens just for different types of things. I will let you know when I change out pens. I'm going back to my smaller pen. So usually I want to share with y'all some things that are going on in my personal life. I recently quit my job with my medical company that I've been working for. I had that job for 13 plus years, and it just felt it was time to leave. There were some things that I just could no longer live with or bear, and I decided it was time for a change. It is for the best. I will be starting working with a different company soon, and when it's official, I will let everybody know what's going on, who I'm working with, what I'm doing. But in the meantime, I am focusing on just taking the time to get myself together and get prepared for a different type of career. You know, after you've been with a company for 13 plus years and then all of a sudden you're not there, it makes a big difference in your life. So that's new. I hope everyone is doing well. I want to make sure that everybody is enjoying their livelihood, that you're healthy, safe, warm. If I didn't, I want to wish everybody happy birthday if today is your birthday. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Alright, as you see, I don't know if you can see this very clearly, but I'm starting to fill in this whole like area with these like little purple dart looking things. If you don't understand diamond painting, or if you're new to diamond painting, this is the symbol that is used for this particular color. It also comes with a color number, which is your color code, if you will. Diamond Art Club is really good for putting both the symbol. They're really good about putting the number of how many bags it is. It's also really good of putting the color code. Now the color code is, or the thread, what I call the color code. If you are a cross stitcher, a lot of this follows the floss codes. So a lot of this, if you're really curious and you are a cross stitcher and you use number, let me find the little dart symbol, 210. It's kind of like a really nice soft pastel, almost lavendery type kind of color. That's what I'm using right now. So if you're a cross stitcher and you know what that code is or color is, then you know exactly what I'm doing. So I have been going through a lot in life here the past few months. Hence why I have not been regularly posting. There's still a lot going on in my life that I hope I can start doing more regular postings and be more regular, get my schedule back in order. But I'm glad that it all took place, and I'm glad to be back here online. It's just something I enjoy doing. I've been noticing slowly that I'm gaining a little bit of traction, which is good, but it's not something that I'm trying to force, because I'm actually doing something I enjoy. This is something that is supposed to be peace of mind for me, and hopefully for you. I do not want this to become a stressful thing for me. So this is going to be very organic in a lot of ways. There's not a whole lot of crazy editing or anything like that. You get what you see. I would like to get to the point to where I can do more lives, which would be fun. You know, that would always be fun. I love doing lives, especially on YouTube. I mean, well, yeah, YouTube. But I also like to do it on Facebook too. Alright, so I filled in a lot of this like darts, so I'm looking for more darts. Here's some over here, which we're gonna follow. There's like a couple here. We'll get these two first. And then I'll start to work on these here. I just love this little dragon. I actually named this dragon Prisma because there's so many different colors. I don't know if y'all are picking up the ASMR on this, the pops and stuff, but it's pretty cool. My favorite part about diamond painting is when I hear it snap. It's like when you've got so many in a row that you can actually push them and they snap into place. It makes me feel like they're really secure at that point. Alright, so I'm looking for darts. I've got darts over here in this wing and a lot in this wing. So go ahead and do some of that. I'll just go ahead and get these. I love dragons. I've always loved dragons. As far back as I can remember, I think that dragons are beautiful creatures. Real or not. Let's see. I got one that's kind of being a little funky. Funky. So I'm just kind of going about this and just doing all these like little darts. If I can do these little darts, then I will color change, and then you can see that too. So talking about color change, when I diamond paint, I try to find a color and work with it for a while until I can't paint with it diamond paint anymore or place anymore, and then I'll color change. I try to get as much of it done as I possibly can, because it helps with the speed for me. It gets more things done more accurately. I don't have as many gaps or holes. So you'll see like sections fill out once I do those sections. Like all this I did at one time. I did all the pink. And then like today I did all this type of white. And then I did all this type of green and right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I basically do one solid color at a time. This helps for so many reasons. It's unreal. Let's see. It just makes things easier for me. For those of you who are asking me in your mind, why isn't she using her big tools on the back of her pen? I will in a little bit. But when I have rows that are free floating like this, and I just really want a good lock, I want to get them down first. Now, I do different freestyle painting. You'll see me do, sometimes you'll see me just start blocking in, which is what I'm about to try to do with as much of this as I can over here. But then you'll also see me do the checkerboard, which makes things go really quickly as well. You know, when I do the blocking, I really have to be more rigid with it, I think. And it takes a lot more work, I think. So right here, I can pull up to, let's see, I want to make sure this is, yeah, spaced right. Okay, I can pull up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can use this one. Okay, go back and forth. It's full. You can see that. It's completely loaded. And then you just set and rock. And those look pretty good for the most part. Not quite what I was expecting, so I'm going to push them down just up. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Those were placed pretty good. They just needed to be pushed down a little bit. It's okay. This is why sometimes color blocking is just not fun for me. But it's gonna be okay. Let's try 7 again. So, got a lot on there. Yeah, okay. Get those right there. Okay, not too shabby. Okay, I wish I had done the bottom of the wing first down here. I'll just go ahead and do that real quick. This will help lock in some of that. So, some of the things that I want to talk about, you know, a lot of things in this world do tend to get on my nerves. And I just want to say that, you know, however I feel about certain things or my feelings, if I share them with you guys, they're mine. They're my feelings. It has no reflection on, you know, they're just my perspective, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. I'm not trying to make people feel bad. I just want to be able to come here and talk freely and express my views and opinions. If you have questions or concerns, you know you're always free to PM me or send me an email. And that, of course, will be listed. I'm not like somebody who's gonna sit here and, refuse things, I don't really delete or get rid, if you will, of people's comments. If I do feel that they're out of line, and I think that they're harmful to other people, then yeah, maybe I will. But for the most part, I haven't had to do that, so, and nor do I want to start. But just keep in mind that I have rights to my own feelings just like anybody else does. And if there's something I have said or, you didn't approve of or felt like was very derogatory, I'm going to tell you up front, I'm sorry. If you don't like the content that I put up, then you don't have to watch if that's the case. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. I'm not going to just limit myself and think that I can't have the channel run the way that I would see fit, So, for those of you who are wondering, what all do I do in my free time? Well, I am a gamer. I play on PlayStation. And I love it. Sometimes I will post my PlayStation games on my PlayStation channel, which is under Vixen_Nights. So if you are a gamer and you want to connect with me that way as well, you can. Alright, let's see. Moving right along. I decided to go with a smaller. I think the smaller is working better for me right now. Except for this row. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. And this is actually a good thing that I'm doing this in front of y'all to show you that, you can remove diamonds if you feel like you've made a mistake. I'm going to get these really sharp ones out. They're really good for, especially on this type of canvas. This is a pour glue, so it's a little bit more forgiving. And yeah. Alright, we'll try this again. I know that there are some of you who like to see the blocking with like a big row, which I don't have a problem doing, but I think in this wing, this is probably best. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull out a straightener and just kind of straighten things out. Make sure things are still kind of even kill, because I don't want this getting out of hand. Now usually diamonds will straighten themselves out once you really get going. They'll straighten each other out, but for right now, just want to kind of keep things tight looking. I don't want it too tight, they're gonna move, but at the same time, I'm just kind of, all right, I'm gonna get up in here, just get kind of tight. Now, another neat thing to know, or that I'd like to share with you guys, is I love anime. I think anime is awesome. I watch anime. I love it. There are certain animes that I won't watch, though. I'm not keen to every single anime that's ever made. But the ones that I do watch, I really enjoy. I really like a lot. And yes, I'm guilty. I am a huge Sailor Moon fan. So if you ever find anything Sailor Moonish and would like to send that to me, please feel free to. I have done some Sailor Moon diamond art, but unfortunately, because I don't know if it's even certified or if the prints are legal, if they have the rights to print those pictures, I can't really post them. Now, what I'm about to do is resettle some beads, get them more in order. I love this tray. It has these really great grooves for these diamonds, if you will. Gets them more orderly for me. Kind of refills it. So I have to be very careful. I do love doing anime designs, and I do them, but because I'm not real sure if the artwork is, bona fide, if they have rights to print it, I just don't want, I don't want the copyright, because, I'll tell you a story. When I first got into diamond painting, I did not know that there was a lot of art, okay, that was being printed for this craft that was not authorized. I think this one is 5. So we'll go ahead and put it up here. And when I mean authorized, I mean they have permission by the actual artist, the true artist of the work. They get credit for that artwork. And they're paid for it, I didn't realize and didn't know that, there were a lot of these companies that were selling artwork that they didn't have rights to. So, it kind of put a damper on things for me, because I love diamond art. I love doing it, and unfortunately, because Sailor Moon is so popular, when I started doing more and more research about diamond art and what's been going on in diamond art world, okay, there's a big scandal with a lot of companies that will print art and they don't have rights to it, and that is so wrong to me. So very wrong. And so I will admit that I do have some art that I do, that I bought not knowing or not being educated, because because I was, I was so excited. I ordered so much stuff. And, you know, not knowing, I just bought a bunch of stuff. And it's beautiful, but I feel bad because I don't know if those artists actually got paid by those companies to use that art. So that's why I do a lot of these really nice canvases from Diamond Art Club and from Dreamer Designs, is because I know that their work is certified. I know that it's verified. I know that the artists are getting paid. I know, so there's a lot of things that go into it that, I totally respect and honor. Okay, so I don't see any more little darts. So it's time for a color change. Now, if you've never seen a color change, it's pretty simple. For the most part, I work two different ways with my colors. I usually either keep them in their little cellophane bag, or I may have a Ziploc baggie with their sticker. Diamond Art Club does definitely supply the sticker and the code and the little dart symbol. So what I do is I just take that sticker, put it on a little Ziploc baggie, and pour everything back into the baggie. But right now, trying to do this best way. But right now I'm just kind of tapping down, trying to get these all ready to pour without spewing out a million diamonds. In case you're wondering, I'm just kind of slightly touching. Okay. Did I get them? I think so. Okay. So I'm just going to gently pour them back in to the funnel. Hopefully without any overspill. I think I only spilled one. Where did it go? Fa la la la. Where'd it go? It went back in there, maybe. I just gently fill. Make sure nothing fills. Ah, there. Oh, hello, friend. You need to go back into place. Okay, let's pick you up. And put you back in the pot. Oh, there's that snap. I love that snap. Okay. Oh. Okay. So then I look at the next color that I want. I'm kind of wanting to do some blue. Something blue, I think. So we'll go with a bluish kind of color. I need to do, there's a symbol here, which I think would be fun. There's a lot of it, and it's this double dot. I don't know if you can see very clearly what it is. I can do the double dots, which will fill in a lot of this. I could do 9, which is a lot of here, in the rainbow, all up in this leg. I think I'm going to do 9. So I look at the grid. 9 is 3, 3, 4 if you're following by floss colors, if you are a cross stitcher. I have nothing blue over here. Alright, so I've already pulled that color before. number 9, which is, this is it, 334. Yes, it is. All right, so what I do, get my new color change, putting my tray out. I love this part. Just pour all these beautiful beads into this tray. Try to make sure the baggie is empty. And what's really cool is I get a sense of accomplishment to see how many of the actual diamonds I use. And I notice that the more I use, the better it feels, because that means I'm getting more of my diamond work done, or more of the picture done. So if I can empty an entire tray, which I have done before, it's pretty cool. So what you're wondering is I'm just going side to side, filling in gaps with the beads. And then I'm going to shift beads down, kind of get them all packed up in there. Get the lines all set, make it look all nice and neat. All right, so we're doing the number 9. Number 9. Number 9. All right. I'm going to go with my small. Again, my small, this holds about 4, maybe 5 is pushing it, squares at a time. There's the tip. All right. I'm just going to start. Now, first things first, when I start any color, gotta get this filled with wax first. Make sure that has plenty of wax. Alright, the first things first is I'm gonna look to see if there's any like little holes. Now, this is very important because I'm working on such a massive piece that sometimes if I get sleepy or whatever, I might leave a gap open, or if I'm working on a specific color, I may not have had that color finished out or just missed a place. So I'm going to make sure that I don't have any pieces that need to be filled in first. I'm going to change this lighting a little bit here just to see if there's any number 9. Am I doing number 9? Yes, okay. The 9, okay. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Make sure I don't have any of 9 that I need to fill in. Looks like I'm gonna be needing some 9 right in that star there. So we'll put some 9 here. Fill in the blanks. Make sure that's set down in there. Okay. Hear that clicking? That is telling me that those diamonds are on there. I like it when things snap together. Okay, so kind of getting a little bit crazy over here. I'm gonna make a shift only because my body is saying, please shift, feel better. Okay. So this part right here, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm actually going to work on that. Oops. Oh no. I had much better wax earlier. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. Alright, we'll start here. This one. Sure it's nice and lined up. Right there, okay. I'm going to kind of checkerboard this so you can kind of get a feel. Because checkerboard is fun and it helps to line things up a little bit faster. It goes faster. Times when I'm working in condensed space like this, I like for it to you'll see. Come on, get on there. I don't know why. Okay. What is going on? Okay, I'm kind of feeling So normally I would know what to talk about, but it's been so long, so if I seem a little quiet tonight, I'm not trying to be quiet. I'm just trying to think of subjects that are entertaining and interesting. And not trying to be overwhelming at the same time. Alright. So I got this part of the little star done, which is good. I'm kind of gonna pack that in too because let me grab these. I love these because they help with that straight edging and packing. Okay. Okay. Saw loose speed there. Wanted to make sure it was tapped in. All right. With time to start, we're going to start filling in this section with all the little number 9s. Or we could start with the leg. I think I want to work with the leg first, just because I can go right on up in there. Should snap in pretty quickly. You hear those snaps? Love that sound. Let's see, yeah. Such a cool sound. Just lets me know that things are in place. And they're more secure than not. Okay. We're working in this section here. And what's really nice is when you're filling in things like sections like this, it feels really good because when that section is done, it just looks so cool and you get this really neat like sense of accomplishment, and it makes the other parts fill in better as well. I don't feel so scattered. I don't know why I started this color. Oh, I think this was the last color I worked on before I stopped. That's why it wasn't completed. And I wasn't this high up before either. Oh, that looks so cool. Now, I want to appeal to the cross stitchers out there. If you are a cross stitcher, I would suggest that you try diamond painting. It is so easy, and it is time consuming, yes, but it is so much fun. And because you're so used to cross stitching, it will kind of have a cross stitch feel to you as well, because of the way that the colors are numbered, so you'll already kind of know what color to expect. The patterns are set up in cross stitch type pattern. A lot of people don't. I missed a dart, y'all. I'm gonna have to come back in and fill that dart. That's gonna drive me crazy. But the bigger the painting, the more detailed, of course, you're gonna get. More details, I'm sorry. And it's a lot of fun. I'm loading my pen up with more wax. Making sure it's got plenty of wax yet. Okay. And for those of you who like to do, who like to paint, who like to do like puzzles, this is also an appeal to you too, I hope, because, you know, this is kind of like painting by numbers, if you've ever painted by numbers, minus the paint, minus the paintbrushes, but this is something where you can have beautiful pieces of actual art and be proud of that sense of accomplishment, if that's what you're looking for as well. I mean, it is really a great hobby to fall into. Alright. And for those of you who just want to do something to de-stress, have a nice drink, whatever it may be. Mine would be Dr. Pepper, coffee, water, juice. You could do that too. Okay. Da 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 da. We're getting closer. Move up into that wing here pretty soon. We got this like little section that's like a little circle. Fill that in real quick. I love that clicking sound. It just lets me know that things are falling into place. Okay. So close. Is that a 9? Yes, it is. Da 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 da. If you've ever done jigsaw puzzles and you know how you feel when you get that one last piece and there's like, I got it, got it, got it. That's the way I'm feeling right now. Whew. All right, I'm gonna make a leg adjustment here. To stretch my leg out. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna try to keep the movement down as much as possible. But I had to stretch out my hip here. All right, so as you can see, we covered up a lot of that 9 up in here and in the leg, which makes me miss a little bit. Oh, there's some, I missed some. I thought I got it all. No, I didn't, which means I'm gonna have to pull my canvas down some. Kind of see where I'm at. Let's see. Okay, I thought we were gonna get to that wing, but until I get this leg completed. Come on. Really? That one piece that just wants to fight you. There it goes. It's straightened out. Nice. Okay. So close. Can we officially start the wing? Not. We're getting close though. Oh, sorry about that. All right. We also have this like rainbow arch here. I don't know if you could see that. There's a small rainbow arch here that we could do before I get into that wing. Kind of trying to just, you know, get as much as this done. And because I'm right-handed, I try to do from my right to my left. It just really just depends on how you work. Okay. Did I get them all? Not quite. There's one here that needs to be filled. Let me see. It's a little bit of a glare for me, so pardon me. Clean my glasses up a little bit. All right. Let's focus on the painting. Sorry you were staring at my foot and leg there for a second. All right, I'm gonna work on this like little rainbow arch here. Try to get some of that in there. Why does that seem like it's shifted? Wild. Okay. Go ahead and do some of this rainbow arch. That knocked out. Someone will come back and be like, why did I miss that? Wait. My colors are shifting on me. Is that right? Oh no. Is that that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. What is that symbol in between? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Is that a nut? Oh yeah. Bear with me for a second. Yeah, those are 9s. Okay, cool. I had to make sure that those were 9s and not another symbol. Alright, we're gonna shake the beads. Obviously you can see I made a pretty big clear dent in that. What I'm doing is shaking them down, going left to right, filling the gaps as much as possible, and then I just tap 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 tap. It just reorganizes the lines of the beads that I work with. Makes it a little bit easier to work with. All right. So we have a whole row of 9s right up in here. Reload my tool. Okay. I can probably, yeah, try to color block a little bit of this for you. Here's 3. And I can line them up just like that. Nope, one too many. Gosh. And like I said, it is correctable. It's not like the end of the world if you make a mistake. Okay. Just kind of hold that down for a second. Make sure it's on the glue and in spot. Kind of straighten her out a little bit. Okay, beautiful. Now let's go back. Put those there. Okay. Do another 3 block here. Line those up. Just kind of straighten it all up. Okay. There's another 3 block right here. Line that up. Just kind of straighten it out. I like multi-bead placement, but I don't like it to look gappy. So I'll fiddle with it, but I do know that as you fill it in, it is going to gain more tightness, and you know your diamonds will straighten out more as you add to the painting, but I just still like to kind of encourage it a little bit. So if that's what you're wondering what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. Just encouraging that tightness and that straightness. Okay, and that covers the little rainbow pieces, I think. Just double checking. Looks like we're gonna move on to that wing. Okay, so for the wing, we're gonna do this dot here, come all the way around and down like this. Should go pretty quickly. So let's get that. I have 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I wanna. I don't think I wanna do it by row. I think I just wanna, because I don't have any supporting beads for it right now. I can do a 3. Would be fun. Right there. Another 3. I don't mind if it's like 3, but when we're talking 5 or more, 4 or more, it's kind of tricky. Right. We're gonna go right down that line. Looking good in the neighborhood. We did it. All right, so just gonna push these in together. Make it all nice and tight looking. As you can see, I just followed that line. Now we just got to fill in this part here. And then we should be able to color change again. Look at there. All right. Let's see. I'm going to try to do a little bit of checkerboarding, only because this will help everything go down a little bit easier. And it kind of makes it like a game for me too. Checkerboard. So I used to be a cross stitcher when I was younger. I liked cross stitching. It was fun. But I seem to like this a lot better. Not gonna lie. I don't have to sit there and count like I did and worry about putting the wrong color in the wrong spot, having to undo the stitch. The thing about cross stitching is you always had to make sure that your back looked just as good as the front. and it could become a hot mess real quick if you're not careful. Oh, I threw a bead out. Let me get it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Got that. So let's talk a little bit of a life lesson. Okay, so this is just my opinion. It is my thoughts, it's my feelings, but I'm going to talk about courtesy. Just, recently I have been involved in personal courtesy issues with somebody I know. I had invited someone to join a group of other people in a particular group, and I was totally down with this person being in our group. I thought it would be fun, thought it would be great, and it turned out the minute that this person joined our group, I mean, it started off wrong right off the bat. Invited this person to come in, try to get to know everybody, join the group, whatever it was, and immediately from the get-go, this person just started showing just this really bad side of themselves. Just, making everybody miserable and whining, complaining, cussing, don't get me wrong, I use vagrant language here and there, and I do have a mouth, but it's not something I focus on, and just being rude to people and just talking down to people and just stealing ideas from people, taking credit, and it's just been really crazy. And what's really sad is there was a time that I really, really liked this person and had a lot of respect for. Unfortunately, she has proven me wrong in a very short time. And I'm just going to tell you, if you think by any chance that there is any way that you have somebody in your life that you think is really cool and chill, and then all of a sudden it comes back at you and really shows they're not best attributes, it makes like a complete idiot of you for knowing that person. You can't control what people do, and it's a darn shame because the group has been trying to be very lenient about things and tried to work with the situation, but it seems like we may have to make some different changes. And I really beat myself up over it, and I've just kind of learned you can't do that. You can't take on full responsibility for somebody else's behaviors. And it goes with anybody. It goes with like friends, family, sisters, cousins, brothers, whatever. If somebody wants to act some way and they've been asked not to, and they continue to put themselves out there like that, and I'm not talking about just like one or two chances. I'm talking about several. Um, then you really, if they can't comply, it's not your fault. So don't beat yourself up over it. Um, like I did. I still do. But it's, I'm coming into it a little bit. Um, it's just tough, you know? And I've apologized to my other friends and taken the responsibility that I felt was necessary. And, you know, they really say you don't, you know, look at the company you keep. I mean, because you never know what people may do. Looks like we're going to do a color change, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to work. Y'all have been so gracious and so wonderful tonight. Thank you for coming. I will be posting my email. I will be posting in the description. You'll see my email. I will leave the website and for how to get at this painting and many other paintings for Diamond Art Club. I will also give you my name as for a referral. I don't get anything from it, but you might be able to save 10%. But yeah, they have some beautiful artwork. It is certified. I will also leave you my PayPal name if you decide to give a donation, or if you want to give a gift, that's fine. I would certainly appreciate it. I've had people ask me if they could do that. I said sure, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for y'all. I do ask that if you really like this content and you want to see more, I'm sorry if I seem a little bit quiet tonight. It's my first time posting in a very long time, but I do hope that it will get better and more frequent. But if you really like this content, please like, share, subscribe. And also, too, I like to hear from you guys, so make comments. You know, hit that notification bell, whatever you got to do. And I hope to see all of you soon. All right? Bye.